Good morning and happy Saturday to everyone. Appreciate you guys coming through. We are back. Took a little time off. College football, we streamed Madden, we streamed 2K, and we're back, man. And honestly, even though I've been very frustrated when playing this game in certain aspects, when I played Madden last week, I kind of just realized that this game is just playing better. The CPU's running the football. They're running the ball successfully. The run-pass ratios, because of that, are good. And some of the things that I'm a little frustrated on are mostly just the CPU's pass rush versus our lack of pass rush, despite what Radians say. But outside of that, man, this game is doing everything better than Madden, in my opinion. Madden, the pass rush is a little bit more balanced, but they don't run the football. When they do run the football, it's not successful. They throw it 50 times, run it 10. Here, there's a lot more balance, and I'm enjoying that gameplay, even though we are 0-4. Someone mentioned in one of my comments on YouTube that, let's make sure my audio is good. Can someone tell me my audio is good? It should be good, but if you could just verify, give me a thumbs up, something. Someone mentioned that when you're a poor team, you need to run a gimmick offense. And we are a very poor team. And I don't have a gimmick offense right now. I'm running UAB's playbook, which when we get over here, we run in the UAB spread. And I'm not sure that this fits us. Someone was saying, you know, you got to run some sort of a gimmick offense. Does anybody know of a good gimmick offense that I should try without me having to scroll through 136 playbooks, right? I'm also thinking about switching from the 4-2-5 to the 4-3 multiple. We still get 6 nickel formations, but we do lose the big nickel and the 3-3-5. I don't know if I want to do that or not, because I do like those. I'm assuming it's the same nickel. We kind of lose 2 extra sets there. And we just gain a couple 4-3. So I'm not 100% sure that's the way I want to go. But I do want to run a 4-down lineman front. But also I want to have a lot of nickel, which is why I was in the 4-2-5. Because you got these 3-3, you have 3 down linemen. I don't like that. I want 4, which is why I've been in the 4-2-5. We'll keep it running, but if anybody has any thoughts, UAB playbook, I really liked it. I do like it still, but if your team doesn't fit what it needs to execute, you know, then it could be a little bit more challenging. So if anybody has any ideas, someone, you know, like I said in the comments, said run some sort of a gimmick. We're on a bye week, so if anyone, you know, watching wants to throw out a playbook recommendation, you know, gimmick style, maybe we'll try it. That being said, we did have a player win player of the week somehow on defense, but we are on our bye week. We're going to go through our recruiting real quick, get to our next game, probably make a roster change now that we're 0-4, because, you know, we're kind of reached that point of the season. We only have 25 hours for recruiting here, so I'm just going to go through and see if there's anyone. I should probably, San Jose State's, you know, making a little bit of a run here. I should just probably give him a little bit of boost. I have some extra points here. Good there. Locked out there. Can someone watching, could you just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? Just let me know. I have it often, too many times where I talk and didn't realize something was going on with my audio. We're already given him 25. We're just kind of... We almost got him. I just want to... see if we can't just get enough to get him to just commit already. Oh man, Northern Illinois, you dirty dog. We're so close right here to him, Craig Abram. Aww, he committed. I just gave a bunch of... I just tried to go after him really hard. I sent the house at him right before we advanced. Oh man, we're not going to get him. We're sitting really great there. Oh no, this is the guy I threw the house at. Sorry. This is the one we threw the house at. We better just go after. So a little extra points here. Got a kicker. And we're going to make a quarterback change. Nothing against the way Purdy's been playing, but, you know, at this point, there's no real reason to keep playing him, you know? I don't even know. Some extra. A little extra here. All right. So in a surprise, we don't got anybody chatting right now. This is a little unusual. We'll get it. Man, we gotta get a dub, man. We need a dub. And we got Hawaii right now. Ugh. Alright, we'll recruit later. We are going to... We'll make a change, man. Again, nothing against Purdy. He's playing well. But we're going to get Anthony Walter, I think, in here. Still has the ability to scramble and take off. Throw power isn't too much of an issue. Accuracy, at least in the short and medium, will be an improvement. And he's a freshman, so we got to see what the kid can do, man. I'd love to give Carter Jones a little bit of a look too. But we're not going to use... We've already kind of used a little bit at one of his redshirt games, so we're just going to let that sit for a little bit, and we're going to give Walter, man. We're going to give Walter a look. And unfortunately, since we don't got anybody chit-chatting, we're not going to make a playbook change. We're just going to let it ride. I was hoping to have someone come in and, you know, throw me an idea for a gimmick offense like I was talking about. Because I do like the UAB playbook. I just think that we need better talent across the board, better personnel to execute it You guys can see our offense has been the issue. Our defense has been overall good. The problem is that our defense is on the field too long, too consistently, and eventually when you give the CPU that many possessions, they're gonna score some points. And if we're not able to keep up and put up some points, keep our defense off the field, that's why we've been losing some of these games. It's really our defense has been okay. Well, that being said, let's go play Hawaii, man. Winnable game. All these have been winnable games. You just got to execute offensively. That's what's been our Achilles heel, man, is we'll have a drive and we either turn it over or we'll take a sack or there'll be a holding penalty that just kills the drive. And then the CPU adjusts to what we're doing and we're not able to adjust to what they've adjusted to until it's too late. Hawaii has a couple cool. Oh, they don't even have a. I thought they had a jersey, a green jersey that was like an option too. They don't. Okay. Well, we'll just let that sit there. I'm gonna go. What's our away option 2 here? We just ran that one. We're going to go at Utah State. We'll go with this one right here. All right, here we are. See how this goes, man. It's the mistakes. It's been the mistakes, but overall, when I was playing Madden last week, it was a good game. And that was a weird game because, well, not a weird game, but the Packers, when they ran the ball, they actually were successful, over 4 yards a carry. The problem was, as it has been with Madden, the run-pass ratios are absolutely cooked. Teams do not run the ball. They should be running the ball 20 plus times as a team. Not the same back, but between their backs, design quarterback runs, whatever, there should be 20 plus rush attempts, especially in games that they're winning. And we're struggling to get to 10. And they're throwing it 40 plus times every game. And that's just frustrating. When you come over to college football, the teams have been running the football. And they've been running it successfully too. Yo, Todd, I'm on my sliders, bro. The ChatGPT thing was for fun. And I might eventually try it out, but that was just for fun, man. I just wanted to do something. I kind of got into it and I was like, let's just see how this looks, type of thing. But I'm on my actual slider set that I made, drop for you guys. All right, Walter's first snap as a starter. We're gonna try to get him some ground assistance. Yeah, we're gonna stay in the gun here. See what Turner does here. Which linebacker is going to go with Turner? None of them. I threw that late. I should have thrown a little bit sooner. Probably would have been able to pick up an extra 3 or 4 yards to make this third down a little bit more manageable. Yeah, the last video, that's not ChatGPT. Yep, that's correct. I'm putting everything on Henry coming open across the middle against their zone. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I pressed the wrong button. Meant to go square. Mistakes early, man. Bethlehem Kid, hey, what's up, man? It's been a long time, bro. Long time. The ChatGPT sliders aren't bad. It's a good starting point. I've used them and made some tweaks. Nice. I definitely, so I'm using the wear and tear and the precipitation sliders from the ChatGPT. I am using that. And I'm not mad at myself, or I'm not mad there because I literally threw the wrong button. I meant to press square and I panic hurried because there was a guy just, as you can see here, just coming, was about to hit me. Hold on. Want to know? Yeah, see right here? This is where I wanted to go. Right here, this dude. He sat wide open, and he was square. And I saw him, but as you can see, I'm about to get lit up. And I just quickly went, I just pressed the wrong button, man. That stinks. Have I given my take on NDSU joining the Mountain West and is going to be in college football 27? Dude, my Dynasty team's already set, man. That's my take. It sucks because they play in a dome and I like playing outdoors. But, I mean, I can't not play with them. You know what I mean? You did go back to 17 threshold for more explosive plays. I will tell you, Bethlehem, last stream, I was in here, so I think it was 2 weeks ago. Or I tried something. Someone had commented. He was in here. Again, I don't remember who it was. But he had commented on one of my videos that he had done some testing and that he said that he felt like the pass reaction slider needed to match speed threshold. And so what I did is from my college football sliders, not the ChatGPT one, I put the interceptions, which had been at 30. Oh my God, we couldn't get any pressure. I put my interceptions, which had been at 30, back up to 50 because I really don't like to have that many, changed. And then I put the pass reaction at 17, and I did really enjoy it, and I'm still running with it this game. So I did do that. So I only have 2 sliders changed. It's quarterback accuracy. We just got cooked. Just got cooked in pass reaction. Is at 17 now to match the threshold. They just marched down the 35 yards. Unreal. Yo, CGM, what's going on, man? What Madden 26? I don't do anything with draft classes, fam. I just use the EA generics and I use my draft wheel. Because if you use a custom class, the draft strengths that you can set means nothing. So I just use EA generic. I don't use custom for that reason because I'm relying on other people to have a good balance between all 263 players. Oh my God, dude. Like, what are we supposed to do when they're eating everything we're doing up? They were all over that option. Yeah, you dice roll. I have the wheel that I made, right? Like that wheel that does it, But again, you can't use that with a custom draft class. Has to be... Oh my God, dude. They are just... What am I supposed to do right now? I run an option. They're all over it. I had a guy open in the flat. That's what I should have done here. Not just decided I was going to go underneath right away. Number 2's wide open in the flat. Cool. Yeah, there's a reason I stopped getting MLB The Show, man. There's a reason I stopped. I'm not impressed either. We're just gonna take a shot. Oh, roughing the passer? Oh, he dropped it! We put a dot on it. It's gonna be holding. Not roughing the passer. Unbelievable. I guess it doesn't matter, but like we literally dropped that in the freaking breadbasket, man. Dropped that in the breadbasket, made the right read. He runs right past. Where's the hold over here, too? They called it on this guy, 52. So are there actually holds occurring when they call the penalty, or are they just throwing it for the call rate and there's actually not a hold? because okay. I mean that is I guess. Step up, throw, the wobbly pass. Wobbly pass. But literally, he runs right by. And all that matters here is dropping it in before the safety can get there. Right on his hands, man. It would have not mattered, right? Because there's a holding. We'd like to see him make that catch. Alright, defense is going to have to bail us out. We can't do it. I mean, we're trying to run the football. But 2 runs for negative 5 yards? I mean, we got young quarterbacks that are throwing and not having a good down and distance. They're behind the sticks. Makes it tough, man. Need prep. We're not getting any. Oh, thank you for knocking that out. You turn quarterback down to weak. I used to, and then they adjusted it a little bit, and now you don't really necessarily have to. We're bringing a stud here, man. I gotta mix it up. I gotta show more. All right, we got a 3rd and 5. We'll take that. I put pass reaction at 17 for user and CPU, and I put the if we're talking about my set, not the ChatGPT one, Bethlehem, but if you take my set that I released, the most recent one that I released, I put interceptions back to 50. Out of the end zone, out of the end zone, out of the end zone. Oh, thank you. I put interceptions back to 50 because it was at 30, and I dropped reaction to 17 to match threshold for both the user and CPU, because that's what he said. He tested it, he liked it. I was like, hey, why not? I'll try it on stream. I actually really enjoyed it because and he mentioned it after I'd been complaining about all the route mirroring that was going on. I was getting really frustrated the stream prior. There was a lot of route mirroring, psychic DBs, right? And we were breaking it out in instant replay. I'm like, that should not happen. This is not read and react, defense. They're literally running their routes for my wide receivers. And then after that, he commented in the video, and he's like, hey, I did some testing, and this needs to, pass reaction plays better when it's set the same as your threshold. So I was like, all right, let's try it. I actually really liked it. There was still a little bit of route mirroring, but it was so much better. There we go. There we're running the ball. Yeah, I'm at 30 right now, but or 50 now, but it hasn't been like going from 30 to 50. I haven't had anything egregious that's like making me upset. Like the interceptions that have occurred absolutely should have occurred, and there's still several dropped interceptions too. So I've been fine with that. I was nervous about it. I was very nervous about it, but so far it's been okay. The interceptions that have happened should have happened. Good way to get out there. We'll take the 3 yards. We'll take the 3 yards. This is what we need right now. We just need to get the ball moving a little bit. And actually, we weren't getting any interceptions when I had it at 30. And with it at 50, we did get one. So, I think that definitely helped. Nowhere to go with that. I guess I had a one-on-one over the top, but... shoot. Like I said, drive killer. We're sitting there at second and 7 and call pass play, and they're in the perfect defense against it. And by the time I see the guy I should have went with it, we were sacked. Now we're in a 3rd and 11. Oh my God, 54. Hold your block for more than a second. Bro goes out there and says, I'm too scared to touch you. Look at this. He's like, I'm not going to block you. Look at this. Lay him on his... You're blocking him. And then he just... You're telling me a DB, a linebacker, is this linebacker? That's a DB, that's a safety. Comes up against an offensive lineman and just gets underneath of him. Bro, I'm still running if he doesn't just get around my lineman like he's nothing. Bro, EA's gotta fix the freaking pass blocking, man. Just the blocking in general is so piss poor. So piss poor. The logic, that shouldn't happen. That should not happen. He should be on his ass. And again, this is on default pass blocking settings. Like, nothing's been done here. That lineman should knock that safety on his ass. And we got the other guys going upfield. He's going to get blocked there. We have a one-on-one down here. This might be a house call. That might have been a house call. But that's that Heisman cheese, right? The game has to make itself difficult. So what do? They let safeties just instantly get around linemen's blocks after being engaged. Like, you didn't avoid the block. He gets engaged, doesn't get put on his ass, and then comes and makes the play. That's a frustrating one because we called a good play there. Alright, let's do our thing, defense. Let's get us... Oh my God, that's not our thing! Freaking criminy. I haven't even made it that far to... I know that I know the player progression's messed up from my XP sliders testing that I did. Like, there's just so much inflation. And it's due to coach ability. They don't test that stuff. They put the stuff in like, oh, this is a cool idea. They don't test it. Look what happened with Camp Counselor in Madden, man. Camp Counselor comes in, you can stack the thing, and you're literally able to take a player and give them a plus 10 overall in the preseason. Or more. Like, cool ideas just that don't get tested to verify that they're actually going to work properly and not break something. And then we have to go with it the whole cycle. They didn't nerf Camp Counselor. They didn't touch Camp Counselor this year. Everyone told about Camp Counselor. They didn't touch it. They didn't mess with it. And they're like, they kind of knew that Camp Counselor was going to be something they had to take a whole season to, a whole cycle to work on, you know? 0-4, that's more wins than I thought you'd have. Thanks, Clay. Yeah, man, we've had some tough ones for sure. Just and we got our ass beat to Utah State last week, but we've just had some mistakes, man. Like, we're in games, and it's been our offense. Our offense has been the problem. Our defense, you wouldn't know it looking at this game. We're getting up 10 points, but again, our offense hasn't been on the field. We went 3 and out. We went 3 and out, and we got a first down, and you know, we haven't even crossed the 50-yard line. They've had the ball 3 times, you know, and they've had great starting field position in all 3. And we're not giving them any help from our offense. XP sliders have nothing to do with the off-season progression. No, I understand that. I'm just saying though, when you already don't have the XP sliders properly tuned, and then you add in that stuff, you just get these compound inflations. We're going to stay here, and we are going to bring an extra. We're going to bring an extra. I gotta try to hold him to 3 again here. Gotta do something. Did get some pressure. Oh my god. Yeah, Clay, I did all the conferences to be what they're gonna be in that already announced realignment. Yep, I did all the custom. I just found that website or whatever that has like all the agreed upon already, and I just did all that. Great play call. Frick me, man. We get manned up and they call a perfect rub route. I mean, unreal. I wish we could do that. I wish our team could, you know, block like that, but no, we whiff on blocks against the safety that would have sprung our running back for a touchdown on a screenplay. Well, we need points here, man. This is, I mean, in 17 in the first quarter, they've had the ball 3 times. All 3 have been great starting field position because we can't do anything on offense. What the hell is that dude doing? That's got to be an offsides call. No. I mean, he's literally on the freaking line there. Can we just get something nice and easy like they did? Of course we can't. I like how the cover 3 helps them there more like than I was in that. Man, what's up, N890? What's going on, bro? Thanks for coming through to watch me get my ass kicked. Appreciate it. We do have blocking set up right there. Let's see what this linebacker does. We're gonna have the middle of the field open. Nope. Oh, yeah. Give him a good freaking ball. Come on, man. Unbelievable. I don't know if I'm ever going to play with a team this shitty ever again, man. This is tough. I mean, because they're just getting through. Like, you don't have any time to throw. That's a great move by the defensive tackle right there, by the way, on number 64. Great little spin move right there. I love that. So we don't have much time to throw, but we do get right here, open. Oh, okay. Okay, EA. 23. Right. They're never going to beat the allegations that defenders do not know the route. You're telling me that's the reality? He cuts. Come on. You get burned, and you're able to just jump underneath of it and be, as he's number 23. I bet you this dude's in the low 70s. I needed 11 yards. I wasn't playing for a check down though. He's a 79 overall. I needed 7 yards, sorry. I was going for the... And the field, it was like, you see him beat his guy. I'm thinking he's going to be open. I'm not expecting the DB to just get torched and then instantly turn and cut off the middle because he doesn't know if that wide receiver's going inside or outside or whatever. Yet he was able to just magically get the inside right where I was going with it. Unreal. Yeah, I just couldn't take the underneath route because I need the first down. Like, I'm not trying to go 3 and out again. Obviously I did, but you know, I know you think that, but I threw the wide, like the designed halfback flat route before that, and they just come up and made a play, and I only got 3 yards. Nobody's blocking down the field. This is about as worse. Yeah, you magically guess they're out. Funny how often that happens. You know what I mean? Funny how often it happens that they just happen to, you know, guess, get beat right away and be like, oh, he's gonna go inside, and just cut it off and end up being in perfect position. Happens a lot. We're averaging less than 1 yard a play. Yeah, the ugly warts are what really gets me, man. And, like, it's tough because, you know, I want to play with a poor team, rebuild them, you know, stuff like that. But then it's like, I'm kind of realizing it's tough to even beat even opponents in this game with, you know, with the way the CPU has their advantages on Heisman or manipulates Heisman. I mean, it can definitely be done. Don't get me wrong. I've had 2 of my 4 losses were games that I played better than the CPU. I just made stupid mistakes with turnovers or, you know, whatever, right? But the other 2, you know, you get some pressure, at least you overthrow them. I'm trying to run stunts, man. I'm just throw some shells in here. Trying to do anything I can to get some pressure. Yeah, man, you gotta cater to Notre Dame. That's, I mean, obviously. Alright, we're kind of all in here on this play. Gotta hope we get pressure. And then our man coverage can't even hold up. Bro, we haven't stopped them one time. We haven't stopped them one time. Our normally solid, good defense that keeps us in games hasn't stopped them one time. Oh, no. I don't like that. They're gonna score a touchdown here. You can't get any pressure on this dude, man. That's the thing that's also frustrating is you guys see how quickly they're getting pressure on me with their 4-man rush, and I'm blitzing, dude, and they're just locking us up. We can't get any pressure. As I say that, we're about to finally get some pressure. He almost pulled some shit out of his ass. But like their defense tackles doing like the little quick spin moves, forcing pressure. It looks good. I like it on against me. You know what I mean? I don't want that play. Nope, I'm calling timeout. I don't know what the freaking hell we were in. We're in a shell. Why? We're not in a shell. So why the heck? Okay. It had guys screaming across the field to pick up a zone. Can't be having that. We weren't even in a shell, so I don't understand. Oh my god. We're manned up. We're just in man. How is he so wide open? He's got... How is he so wide open? You can't run zone down here. You have to man up. Oh my god, that bullshit. I mean, that's actually realistic. I guess my gripe would be that that wouldn't work for me. But that's actually realistic how that played out. I'm not mad that that happened for them. That actually looks realistic to me. I'm frustrated that it doesn't happen for me. We cannot stop them. I've gotten pressure on the quarterback one time. I've mixed up zone. I've mixed up man. And because he has all day to go, I've blitzed. Because he has all day to throw, he's just shredding us. They don't run the football. It's Hawaii. I come out here, I'm like, all right, we're not waiting to sprinkle in stunts and shells. We're gonna do it right away. And we can't, and we're gonna blitz right away. We're not waiting. Has meant nothing. See if we can get some points here. If not, we might be just on to week 6 or 7. This is week 6. I'm not surprised we're losing. I am surprised that we haven't stopped them one time. Like 0 punts. I am surprised at that. It's not how our... Number 52, that's a second holding call. Like I tell you guys, every time we get something going, that'll happen. Holding call. Would have had a first down. Alright, great 2-yard pickup there. It's just so frustrating. They haven't had a penalty yet. Nothing to back them up. Pick the right guy. Just overthrows him. Wilson, we blocked this one up pretty well. They brought pressure. Blocked that up pretty well. Had time. Found the guy. Alright, if they score here, we're out of this one. I'm just not even dealing with it anymore. We can't get any pressure. We can't stop them. I mean, our offense has been completely non-existent. When we do get something going, we're getting penalties. This is just, gotta get out of this one. Not playing the second half if we can't. We needed something there. We needed some points, something to build off of. You know, get 3 there, maybe get a stop, get another touchdown before half, 24-10. And we still can't get any pressure on the guy to force a quicker throw. $36. We got a blitz here. Yeah, blitz right here. Oh my god, we're gonna get our first stop. Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. I spoke too early. They're going for it. Well... Oh. Wait, that's not even a stop. If they score off this, it's still not a stop. I thought maybe they were far enough out. Alright, we got our first stop. Let's see if we can score some points. We build off of that somehow. We got good field position to start. I don't like this play against that look. I just don't. Let's wiggle through for 6. No holding, please, no holding. There we go. We're running the ball well. We can at least say that much. Now we'll try this touch pass here. Yeah, I like this look a lot better for that. I like this look a lot better for that. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take 6 on first down all day. Let's hit him with an RPO. Oh, what's he doing over there? Is he gonna just jump up on ground? Yes, he is. Let's try a screen, man. Try a screen. What happens? We have time. Let's see what happens. Does he push off the coverage? He does. Let's see what happens here. For fuck's sake, dude. Seriously? Seriously? We can't get that off. Come on, man. Oh, you're testing it right now? Nice, Betham. Yeah, I like it as far as the route mirroring. There's definitely still some there. I think that's just kind of hard-coded in the game for Heisman difficulty. They just got to cheat. They can't build the game to be challenging on a intellectual AI level, so they got to cheat a little bit. Oh, we got to go over here. I'm going to miss this. 13-mile-an-hour wind. I wasn't even aimed that far over, but okay. Shouldn't have went that far. Cripes, man. I should have probably went for it, man. It just sucks that I was like, let's just take some points here, get on the board, maybe get a quick 3 and out, build some momentum. Why can't we get anything easy like that? Just underneath, just open, quick. I like the draw call there. I do like the draw call there. They're not a running team, and they've still ran it more in this first half. I mean, we all know Hawaii's just throw the football, right? They've still ran the ball more in this first half than when I play Madden they do in the whole game. And then that's impressive to me. They still have a better run-pass ratio. We will substitute. It's just leg cramps. 3rd and 13. Yeah, we better just run cover 2. This is big because we could get off the field with some time to go down and score again without giving up any points. Get a little pressure. Yeah, finally! Holy crap, it only took the whole first half damn near. Oh man, getting pressure means so much. I don't care if I get 0 sacks. If I can get pressure and force some throws, that's going to make every bit of difference. Nope. Yup. This looks good. How we blocked up here. They might have a free rusher. They were manned up and blocked up our guys perfectly. Yeah, we got to get one here. We need a big play, man. We can't pass the ball. I think we've had like 3 pass completions. We'll do that. They're gonna drop into that BS. Okay. They're gonna drop into that bullshit. Okay. I don't like doing the pass commit stuff and the run commits though. I'll do shading and stuff like that. I think the commits are too overpowered, too juiced up, in my opinion. Oh! Back to back big plays? But since we have a 13-mile-an-hour wind, we know that that's not going to be sufficient. We gotta get this thing within like 15 yards with the way I kick field goals in this game. But obviously we don't want 3. We want 6, man. Oh, block him. He came screaming through. Let's try this RPO, man. If Brown blocks, this is going to be a good play. Or if the freaking wide receiver on the outside blocks, too. Again, I'm so frustrated because for Hawaii, they are getting the blocking. Why can't we get the blocking? Instant shed right here. Look at this. Instant shed. Just like my guy's not even there, and that takes the whole play away. That does not happen for us. And that's the frustration, is why can't it be the same? Why does it have to be Hawaii gets to do it, but the user doesn't get that, but the CPU does? That's bullshit. Quit freaking cheating to make your game competitive, EA. Do it other ways. I thought I was going to score on that. They get the ball to start the second half, so I've got a couple yards there. Oh! Wildcat. Which one though? Crap. Gotta hurry. don't know how we only had no time. Touchdown. No! Where did he come from? On that screenplay, X was wide open for a touchdown? I don't know who X was, but I want to see. It was a screenplay, right? So I've never not thrown it to the designed. I mean, I'm already throwing it here. If you're saying that number 1 right here is X, I'm going to tell you right now that that most likely is not being completed. This quarterback is not good. I'm already throwing under pressure. He's probably going to overthrow him or lead him too far. Not to screen to play the one after. But I've only ran the ball after. I did 2 runs. I didn't even have a pass. Haven't had a passing play. We're running a wildcat. We're running an option. Oh my fuck. Seriously? 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 They're just... Hey, number 82, it's a run play. Who are you blocking? He's not blocking. What is he doing? This is how EA cheats, dude. This is so bullshit. There is no option to throw the ball here. This is a run. This is an option play. You are only blocking. And none of these guys are blocking. They are just running forward into people. Not one of these guys blocked. Not one of them. This is an option. Where is the blocking here? No blocking has occurred. Why are you running for? It's an option. It's a run. Either the person taking the snap, the quarterback on the play is running it, or the person he's pitching it to. There is no option to pass. So why is this guy running down here instead of on the line? Why are none of these guys right here blocking? Someone needs to... EA. What? It's the default blocking sliders. There's nothing that should impact this. There's just broken game play that happens on Heisman to make the game difficult. Get rid of the cheating, man. This is unreal. You just run into the defenders. That's how we're gonna make the game challenging. And I see the play right here says they're supposed to go downfield and block. Okay, but if the guys are right in front of you, that doesn't mean ignore them. Holy freaking criminy. You block who's in front of you. Operation Sports and scroll back a long ways, Big Pressure. I mean, you think about it, that's pre-YouTube, right? I mean, so you're not going to have sliders on YouTube. Operation Sports was alive and kicking back then. And you can find sliders. I mean, you just got to go back. You can search there, you know, and you'll be able to find... What am I doing here? I gotta go balanced, bounce, because these dudes be getting... I mean, he shouldn't be out there hurt. You know what I mean? If he's hurting, let's get him a play off. That just really sucks because I felt like, you know, I felt like we could have scored a touchdown there. Should have scored a touchdown. It's 24-6. I'll go for 2. 2's not given, right? But at least it's 24-6. And you feel a little bit more optimistic. You're like, okay, going into half, we scored a touchdown, we got some momentum. If we can get a stop and score again, now it's a whole new game. We finally got our offense going a little bit. The 3 does nothing for us there, but we gotta get something. Nah, I haven't played NCAA 06 next. If I was gonna, I played NCAA 14 revamped, right? And the thing is, and I really enjoyed it. My PC struggled to run it at its potential, and I'd have some errors. But I went in there and I made custom, you know, added Mr. Brightside in there for playing in the game. You could do all that custom stuff, which was cool. I did all that. It was fun. But I think if you're gonna play an NCAA game on PC, there's no reason to not be on revamped, in my opinion. I think, you know, what they're able to do with that game, and then graphically with the upscaling to the... Finally, they're going to get a penalty. The graphic improvement, I loved the Ignite engine that it was on, the physics. So for me, if I was going to go back, it would be just NCAA 14 revamped, but I'm actually been thinking about like trying to figure out a way that I could do the all-pro football. The thing is that sucks is my PC is just not strong enough. It's just not. I mean, I have the RAM. I have 32 gigs of RAM. My issue is my graphics card, and they're expensive. So, I mean, to get a PC that could handle that stuff, the upscaling, and be smooth. Oh my God, we got pressure, and look what happened. Don't tell me that's a run. Okay. What do we got here? Holding again. Finally, we're getting some balance. We either have a 2nd and 24 or a 3rd and 18. I think we'll take the 3rd and 18. I think we'll just go normal here. We're gonna do double buzz. And we'll do some stunts, and we'll protect the 6. All day to throw. All day to throw. Oh my God, thank you. Oh. All day to throw. But we got our stop. And we got good field position coming off this. So it just circles back to, had we scored a touchdown there, regardless of if the 2-point conversion was good. Let's just say it wasn't. We have 6. It's just a different vibe now, right? And now we're coming out here. Ball at the 46-yard line. Oh no, he screamed up. I couldn't fucking see. I hate EA. For the love of God. We can't see what happens. This is your camera angle you give us. We can't see until it was too late. How am I supposed to see that he is screaming up? I see him sitting back 10 yards off. 10 yards off. Of course I'm going to throw it to him. Why would I assume that on 10 yards off he's going to just scream up? But I can't even see it. Can't even see it. Exactly. We can't have angles like that. We can't have shit like that. You gotta change something. You gotta do something. Freaking dude. So frustrating. So frustrating to like get the stop, finally have what felt like momentum. We scored, we got a 3 and out, and look at the blocking they're getting. I'm out. We're on to the next, man. Fucking dude. EA just wants to cheat. They get all that blocking, and every time I've called something similar, they blow it up for no gain, 1 yard, 2 yards. We don't get any blocking on the outside. None. Nope. Moving on to the next. We're moving on to the next. I'm not even wasting time, dude. You can just tell that that's how the game's going to go. It was like that from the first quarter, man. So damn frustrating that we can't just get a fair game. Like they're 3 overall better than us. Why does it have to be cheating? We only have 5 points. I'm not really even worried about it. Let's see here. If I have 5 points to go throw somewhere, it's pretty locked up. No. Don't do that. You've had games like that. It's just so frustrating. I feel like I've already had 2, Bethlehem. I'm 5. I am 5 losses, but not all of them have been like that. I say, but there's been 2 for sure that have been like, what the hell, you know? Now we're 0-5. And we get the New Mexico Lobos coming to town. My God, if we don't beat New Mexico, I mean, we've already should have beat some of these teams that we've been playing. Oh my God. I need to get the trenches built up. Yeah, dude, I'm glad you guys are saying you felt like that too. And then you have the games where it feels like you're just cracked out. You know what I mean? Let's hope that that's that this game is that. Let's hope that New Mexico is that, because I just want to get a win, man. We're 69 overall. We have a better offense. They're 67 overall. Excuse me. We're the better team. My God, can it please show? Can it please show? That's a dope alternate. I want to see what they're... Oh my God, that's filthy. I didn't know New Mexico had units like this, man. That's sweet. Yeah, let's do these for the away. I think those look good. I like those a lot. And for us, what's our alt home option again? All blue. We'll just rock our current home. We don't got anything too crazy. I don't have any matchup playmakers, man. I have horrible wide receivers. That's why you see I have like 5 wide receivers on my recruiting list. I have no pass catchers. Those were adding the reason. Okay, that would probably explain why I haven't paid too much attention to the patches that are just like gear and jerseys, because it doesn't impact me. If I'm not starting over, right? So... I didn't know either, man. They're one of those sleeper teams with really cool uniforms. I hope North Dakota State gets some alternates out now, because All they have, they don't even have like an all-white set. It's just they have the same pants and then they just have the green and the white tops. Like, I really hope that NDSU gets some alternates because that's just too boring, you know? Get some black alternates in there, get an all-white alternate, like, do something. You gotta get something in, man. Alright, I do like that we're on defense first here. Alright, we are refreshing this game. Mentally, this is a game we can win, man. We are a better team overall. Good defense. Let's go positive vibes. Got to go big in the transfer portal. Yeah, the only problem is who's going to want to come here. Come to the currently winless team. You know what I mean? We got to get some wins together. I need like 4 or 5 wins. I got to string a bunch together here. Our schedule isn't difficult. Oh my, good throw. Good throw. Let's, we're going to keep these, we're going to stay positive, man. Yeah, those baby blues were awesome, man. Oh, okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. See, CPU just runs the ball in college football. That alone, despite the bullshit, makes the game so much better for me. That they run the ball. This is like a sim gamer's dream to have a run-pass ratio. I don't understand why Madden can't get it right. I mean, most of the devs that work on this game work on Madden, so why can't we get Madden to run the ball? They just don't. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to, yeah, lock in on the run here. My goodness. Okay. I like it though. They ran the football. I like that. I like that. A couple big runs there. They ran the ball. Okay. We're gonna adjust. We're gonna adjust. We will adjust. I was just so used to defending the pass against Hawaii. I wasn't really expecting them to run the ball like that. But I like that. Alright. Ran the ball a lot, ran it effectively. Alright, time for our answer. Time for our answer. You know what we're gonna do? Do 4 and T's in the... I threw 2 of them. He must have thrown 2 when I super simmed. Yo, what's up, Hollywood? Did you win your game? I saw you were streaming, brother. Hopefully you're having more success than I am. Alright, let's go. If they're going to run down our throats, we're going to do the same. We're going to try to do the same thing to them, you know? Running down their throat, too. We should be able to. We ran the ball well against Hawaii overall. Alright, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. You wanted to dump your entire D-line? I understand. I know how you feel. Not for the giving up the run, though. Mostly for the no pass rush. Of course they stopped us. Of course they stopped us. Unbelievable. Quarterback sneak. Couldn't get it. I didn't touch him! Oh my god. Didn't touch him. 15 yards. I didn't touch him. I was close to him. I didn't touch him. Come on, game. Oh, you FCS. You didn't sub out FCS Southwest? You didn't put in like a real team? You just wanted that cupcake dub, huh? I like it. I like it. I could use one of those right now. As you can see, I'm 0-5 on this season. I could use a cupcake dub, man. I could. Let's get off the field here. 2nd and 4. Alright, 3rd and 1. Let's stop them. They stopped us on 3rd and 1. Let's stop them on 3rd and 1. We're going to go with our the penny, and we're going to blitz it. Pinch the line a little bit. Oh, there's... Oh, pressure. Pressure. Yep, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. FCS does equal free win, and I almost think I'm going to leave him on the schedule next year, considering how it's going. We manned up. We got the pressure. Our coverage held up. We got to stop on 3rd and 1, too. Horrible punt. I like this. I like this. Oh, never mind. Don't like that. I like an RPO over there. Actually, we're hitting with a screen on 2nd down. I catch him off guard here, I think. We gotta move our tight end over, though. Bring that linebacker. He's got to carry that linebacker with him. There's blocking, but they're going to call a hold. You got to be, or an ineligible man downfield. It's one of the two. Shoot. Hold. We had a good play call. And the penalty, man. Oh, what are they in? My goodness, dude. Yo, what's up, Ron? How's it going, man? San Jose State? How, if they didn't blitz, how were they in my backfield immediately? Okay. So this is a really good move. I like, look at this on number 54. Look at this move he does. Just gets right in there. And the thing that sucks is I have a guy open. But if he's going to get in the backfield immediately, we should be able to do the same thing too without having to blitz. Yeah, tell me about San Jose State playbook, man. When I started the stream, we didn't have a lot of viewers in here. I was asking for recommendations because someone said that when you play with a crappier team, you need to play with like a gimmick kind of playbook. You can't just run regular stuff. It's not going to work. You're a poor team, so you need kind of like a gimmick. And I just didn't really know, good play, what that would be if anybody had a recommendation. So I'm interested in what you have to say about San Jose. If you could just give me a little bit more information. You're still using it? I don't know if I'll play Madden for a while, man. They just the lack of running the ball from the CPU is just killing me. They just don't run the ball. There we go. Off the field. Oh, I have the worst receivers maybe in the game. Our receiving core is awful, man. Awful. Alright. Cut back too soon. Alright. Our defense is doing what we thought. That first drive, they just kind of, you know, ran it down our throats. We've adjusted. And now it's just our offense, which we got messed up with a penalty. We were moving the ball, penalty. I missed my hole, dang it. Texas is good because the motion, you can get idea, like, it'll kind of make them show what kind of coverage they're in. I like that. Alright, see if we can get the passing game going a little bit here. Ho ho ho, no penalty please. Let it stand. Yeah, the defense is playing how they normally do. We just need our offense to help them out a little bit. Five for 13, that's a little low for what we normally do. I really want to get this jet touch pass off, man. We just need to get them in the right alignment, at least. Pre-snap. No. I need this guy blocked. There we go. First down. Yeah, I think San Jose would be one that if I can get some receivers, which I'm trying really hard to recruit some good receivers. I need an upgrade there. Maybe the transfer portal. If I can just, I'm not saying I need to like get like crazy receivers, but what I have now is just so poor. Oh, coming again, penalties, legal block in the back. Okay, it's holding. But if I can get like more upper to mid 70s wide receivers versus low 70s to upper 60s, I think, you know, we'll be able to do a lot more of that kind of stuff, you know? Right away? How's there a penalty immediately? I snapped the ball and they called a hold. On the center. We have a 1st and 28. So that's what I'm saying when I feel like EA cheats, bro. We're moving the ball, we're picking up first downs, then we're gonna get back-to-back hold? Where's the hold, man? It's right there. Okay. I mean, the pass wasn't gonna be completed anyway. But like, how do we get? Oh, I need a. Oh. Our own screen. Back-to-back holds. After we're moving the football. You know what I mean? 2nd and 12. What's up, Lupus Warrior, bro? Hope things are going well for you, man. I know you've been dealing with some stuff. Bro, you haven't seen our wide receiver core, man. All right, we got 3rd and 4. We're in 4 down territory, ladies and gentlemen. We are in 4 down territory. We're not kicking field goal and we're not punting it unless we take a sack or a penalty or something stupid. This is 4 down territory if we don't pick it up right here. Oh, hold on here. Hold on. No. I don't know what they were in, but I literally thought if I threw it up over there that they were gonna like be in some shell, and I knew I had to go right away. I saw the blitz coming, but I wasn't sure if I could even get this over there right away. I mean, they released him. Safety was running over there. I didn't want to throw it immediately because I didn't know if he was just gonna scream over there. You know what I mean? And then I saw the linebackers come on the blitz. I was like, I gotta go quick. And he does look, I mean, he's open here. But I just didn't know if the ball was going to hang up and then let him go make a play on it. So I just went underneath. Either way, we got a 4th and 2. We're going to bust out our Wildcat. Good, because I did not like our alignment versus their alignment. If I'm being honest. We need this 1st down. We need this. It's 2 yards. Yeah, I'm not using the ChatGPT penalty sliders. I'm still using mine. I have holding at 55 because yeah, 60 it was too much. It was one of those things like I think the better teams, you can get away with it. You know, the players are better, but I think with the lower teams, I don't know. But you're with Miami, so if you were getting too many, then yeah, I'm on 55, and I think it's been overall it's been solid. But I'm using, I'm only using the ChatGPT precipitation and wear and tear sliders. Really like both of them so far. Well, I haven't really got to use the precipitation sliders yet. Okay, but I do like the wear and tear. Please. Oh. Oh, we had him. We had him. We're not even going to play around. We're just going to run this. We're not running RPO here. Good play, number 6. We still got 5, though. All right. This could be 4 down territory, too. We're going to see what happens here. I gotta find a play that I like. We're gonna run it. I feel better running the football. It's 5 yards, but it's where I feel comfortable right now. We're gonna be 1 yard short. We're going for it. We're going for it. There's no way they're stopping the quarterback sneak twice, is there? There's no way they're stopping it twice, is there? Or do I hand this off? No way they stopped it. 2 times they stopped the freaking quarterback sneak? Ain't no way. What is that dude rated? What is that dude rated? That 2 times they can put 3 down linemen and they can just instantly stop. By the way, I thought it looked like I got it either way. Right? The line of scrimmage, like, I need to get to where... Oh my god. I need to get right here. The center whiffs on it. Oh no, we didn't get it. But number 9 Lopez, that's 2 times now. What is this dude's rating? I am feeling so cheated right now. So cheated right now. Two. I'll give you 1 for sure. But 2 times wear and tear, he's a 73 overall. 73 overall. Versus our 83. EA, stop cheating! Jeez, freaking crap. You can't make the game difficult with AI and just the CPU, so you have to cheat. 10 overalls better. 2 times. On 1 yard. 2 times. Two times against a player. 10. What's the point of overalls? They mean nothing, clearly, when you're playing on Heisman. I hear you, Jay Fresh. It's an 83 overall center versus 73 center, and the 73 just instantly won. Second time. They had 3 down linemen. If anything, that center, the defense tackle should have been double teamed by one of the guards. But he instant won. Insta shed. 10 overall. Makes no difference. Your overalls mean nothing when you play the CPU on Heisman. They mean nothing, clearly. Clearly. That's what I'm saying. Chili, it doesn't, I don't know what happened there, but an 83 overall center and whatever he decided to do, it's scripted. Because that's the second 4th and 1 quarterback sneak that they stopped in the first half. The second one. I'll give you 1. Absolutely, you shouldn't be able to get all of them. But they're 2 for 2 against a quarterback sneak on 1 yard or less against when I'm running behind an 83 overall center. Against a 73 overall defense tackle. Can't happen 2 times. It just can't. They weren't even stacked up. They only had 3 down linemen. I really wish an RPO would work. I promise you that they're going to just stop this for a yard or 2 if we complete it. Oh. Well, told you. They just read it perfectly. Scream up. Their reaction time is unbelievable. And there's nothing more we can do there. Check his physical traits. He doesn't have any physical traits. I mean, he's a raw strength. He has 90 awareness, 84 run block power. So the awareness, the idea of, oh, he blocked to the wrong side, well, you have that kind of awareness probably shouldn't happen, right? This dude only has 69 strength. 69 strength. Now let's go see what the strength was over here. He's a raw strength, so he should have 89 strength. So 20 strength, 90 awareness. And the dude that's significantly worse in both those categories, well, not the awareness, but the strength one, instantly wins. You know? That's what I'm saying. EA just, they cheat on these higher difficulties. They can tell me till they're blue in the face, oh, we got rid of these advantages. No, you didn't. I can break down these instant replays all day and explain how you did not get rid of the bullshit cheating. I mean, we're a better overall team, and they have better blocking. I mean, they have better pass accuracy. Better coverage. Look at their blocking versus what we get. Pick that. Thank you. Like, he had all day in the pocket to throw. And we're out here fighting for our life. On a four-man rush. No, I don't know. I don't like this. Shit, and I can't audible out of it. All right. We'll take the 2. I did not like that. Sucks because RPOs do not work for us, and I love running RPOs. We have not had a successful RPO all season. Maybe one. We got like 8 yards. I don't have time. Shoot, I wanted to move them. I don't have time. There we go. Take the quick underneath. Now we're 3rd and 1. This is 4-down territory. My goodness. We are going for this if we don't pick this up right here, unless we lose a bunch of yards. I don't know if I like that. We're going to go to ISO. That looks better, I think. Navigate. There we go. Navigate it. We're going to stay in the power formation, man. Alright, this looks good. We should have the blocking against this. And we don't. Because no one blocked number 6. All those guys there, and we don't block him. Okay. No, we're going to try something out of the gate. We're going to try this. We're in field goal range. We're going to try this. Don't know if it'll work, but screw it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Let's go! That one worked. Let's go. Let's go. About damn time. We should have, honestly, like 21 to 24 points right now. Our offense has not been playing that bad. It's just been fluky bullcrap, man. We should be blowing these guys out of the water. Hollywood, bro, I need you to pick up that, I need you to use your special connections and let them know, like, we gotta get fair play on Heisman difficulty. And the way it needs to be difficult, like the way they increase the difficulty, is not by boosting awareness or physical abilities or dice rolls, right? It needs to be like how the CPU calls their plays. So like on higher difficulties, you're going to see CPUs run more shells, more stunts on defense, right? On offense, they're going to do more pre-snap, adjustments, formation changes, audibles. It's just, they recognize what you're doing. But we can't continue to have where overalls seem to mean nothing. Where they have all day to throw, but we're getting insta pressure when the pass block sliders are at 50 for both teams. It doesn't make sense unless, especially when both teams are even, they gotta address that. And I know you got your connections. You maybe put a little whisper in their ear that there's just no reason with the pass blocking sliders, even for the user and CPU, that the CPU blocks that much better. He dropped it. I thought he dropped it, but I wasn't 100% sure. We get the ball to start the third too, so we can go down and score right here and then double up. Would be huge. What are they running in here? Those drags aren't going to be open. That's open though. Hang on to it. 3rd and inches, we're going hurry up. Oh no, we're not. Injury. The issues in Madden are the defensive tackles are overpowered beyond belief. That's the issue in Madden. And then the quarterback doesn't get rid of the ball. They'll hang on to it. They just don't get rid of it. They don't throw it. They don't throw into coverage enough. There needs to be more contested throws. But the problem is that it leads to too many interceptions because they don't have correct wide receiver DB coverage animations. So the DBs aren't like having a hand on the hip where they can just swat it, knock away, or just break it up. They're always in position, like for good coverage in Madden is position to intercept the ball. And so the quarterbacks, when there's pressure, they don't step up and throw it into coverage because it looks, they're like it's going to be intercepted. So they need to fix how coverage works so the quarterbacks are like, hey, we can actually throw this and it's not just going to be most likely an interception. I don't know if they fix that necessarily. My issue, the defensive tackle is just way overpowered. Oh, okay, 3rd and 2. We're gonna stay here. What do you mean when you say change star ratings? Could you elaborate on that for me, buddy? We got the first. Let's go. Hurry up. Save our timeouts here. So you did complain about that, right? Because I know they said that they got rid of that and they changed it, but it certainly doesn't feel changed, Alright, we're going to call timeout right here. We got one left. I forgot I burned one earlier. Shoot. I appreciate you, man. You and I are typically on the same page with, you know, what we would like addressed. I mean, obviously no game is going to be perfect, and that's just not sports games. That's every game that comes out, and they're all going to have some sort of issues, right? That's to be expected. You know, but there's certain things that are definitely more important than others, you know. And the unfortunate thing is I don't think they realize these issues against the CPU, because oh my, come on! That's intercepted? I threw the ball. It's because their gameplay focus isn't user versus CPU, it's user versus user. And so these issues that you and I are, like, that I'm talking about on stream here and you've had in yours, aren't prevalent in user versus user. That's an interception. I mean, that's not a pass breakup. The throw is so bad, you've got to be kidding me. I actually had time to throw here, and I went to the wrong guy. The reason I went here was because this defender looks like he's on this guy right here, but he ended up just running to his spot. And if I would have waited a little bit longer, which I had time to do, wide open. But I also didn't think that that throw... So you look at this right here. Why? How does this get intercepted? The running back doesn't even go for the ball. Oh, yeah, if they're not going to give us... yeah, we need to be able to do that for the CPU. Yeah, you know, 100% for CPU playbooks. If they're not going to... Yeah, 100%. The run... I don't want to say anything about run-pass ratio because I think it's in a pretty good spot right now. But they don't call... I mean, you got 400 or 500 plays in playbooks, man, and they only touch 40 of them, right? Yeah, we need to get better play variety. No! Play call variety. Like, go deep in the playbooks. Yeah, we're 100% agreement on that. I understand what you're saying now. I don't understand why we can't do custom playbooks for the CPU. Like, what's the big deal? You know? Why do you have to gatekeep the play call, the start plays for the CPU? Like, I think they know, let's go. I think they know that users would create way better playbooks than what they give us, you know, and make them look really, really bad. Users would go in and get realistic play calls, like ratings and realistic plays on every down and distance for these teams, and upload them. And although it would make the game so much better for everybody who uses it, people would be like, well, why does it take a user to do this? Why can't EA do it, right? And it just makes them look bad. You know? Even though... Oh my god, no way! Alright, it's not going to mean anything, but god dang. Even though NBA 2K lets us adjust plays for the CPU, and we can share playbooks and apply them to the CPU. NBA 2K does it, and nobody rags on 2K for it. Everyone's just grateful that we have that ability. I think EA should understand there's certain things we're definitely gonna like give you grief for, but that isn't one of them. That's just giving us more control, more customization, more options that we definitely need in the game. I feel like we dominated that half for it to be 7-7. If we get the ball first here, we need to get our run game going. I'm actually surprised at how poorly we've ran the football overall, to not be able to lean on it like we normally do. And we're going to try to get the run game going here in the second half. Let's do that. Oh, good block. We had to come in and block whatever that little white dude is. That was a good block. Now we're sitting ahead of the chains here. Now we can do some stuff, man. Now we can get a little, you know, we can run the ball. We don't have to pass it. All right, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. All right, that's okay. I don't know if this is the play call. I don't like this. Look. We have one-on-ones on the outside. I kind of had to. What's the penalty? I'm throwing the ball, and they call a hold after I've released it. Yo, what's up, Big Red Dog? How are you, man? I wanted to scramble with this, but they literally had a guy come right for me, which is interesting. I drop back, I see the blitz. I'm thinking it's coming up the middle. This number 6 has been this dude, he's an impact player. He's been a nightmare. He makes so many plays. Because I'm thinking he's blitzing right up the middle here. Because there's a hole right there. So I start to roll out. I want to take off to run. And he gets out over there too. So at this point, I have nowhere to go with this other than to chuck it up. I probably should have went over here to the one-on-one versus the 2, but I didn't have a lot of time, so I just threw it. But I do like this. I like the stop, the plant, the curl hop, and the throw. This is the hold that they called. That's not being called in the real game. It has no impact on the play. The quarterback's thrown it, so why would they call it as a hold? All right. Oh, 3 and out. 4 punt. Yeah, the hold didn't matter ultimately, but thought it was interesting that they called that. That number 6, that linebacker man, has been just giving me fits. We've seen our defense to keep balling out. Yeah, we're gonna go in the penny here, and we're gonna run this Tampa 2. We're gonna run a little stunt here. We are gonna show cover 3 as well. Try to get another turnover. We got the 1 interception. I'd like to get another one. No pressure at all. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we've kind of shown how many times they've had pressure on us with just a 4-man. And right here, we have just a 4-man. And 2 of my guys no, never mind, he didn't run it. But, like, we run a stunt. And all of it's one-on-ones across the board. There's no double teams here. Like, there are 2 extra blockers between running back and the right tackle. They're not blocking anybody. They're just sitting there. We run this stunt over here. It's one-on-ones across the side. And they block us like they're last year's Philadelphia Eagles offensive line. We don't get any push. This dude got pancaked. We're not getting any drive. Nothing. But if it was the same way it flipped around for us, we would have had pressure on our face. In our face, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there we got pressure. I mean, the game gives them the first when we could have got off the field, but now we get the sack. The game kind of made up for it there. We're going to go double mug here. We're in the cover 2 off of it. So we should be sitting good for if they run the ball here on a draw. Never mind, they're not running the ball on the draw. No way! torched. That middle, I mean, we're supposed to have a guy in the middle there to take that away, but apparently not. All right, well, pressure's back on our offense, man. Well, then it goes back to that play. We didn't get any pressure. He had all day to throw, and it extended their drive, and they got a touchdown off of it. Single eye safety. They gotta be cover 3 here, yeah? Oh, another holding. Cool. 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 I mean, first and 20 got him with a screen here. Oh my goodness. I thought I was gonna get a lot more than that, but we'll get the 10 back at least. With the 10 back. Now let's move you in motion. Oh my, every time I try to run a freaking option, dude, it gets blown up. You can't, every time I try to run an option, they are just in the freaking backfield. In the backfield. When was the last time you guys saw me running? Look at this. Number 11 doesn't block any, I guess he goes and blocks the guy I marked. I didn't think that would mean, like, I mic'd him as M. Didn't think that meant that he would ignore this guy. So instead of blocking number 45, 76, instead of him shifting over, he double teams blocks. Whereas had he just blocked that guy, we'd have everything locked up on the outside, this play would have been successful. It's just stupid shit like that, and I have no way of knowing. I have no way of knowing. Because you can't really shift your block. I mean, you can slide, but that's all I can do. He hung on to it. Holy smokes. Whew. I didn't think he was going to hang on to it. Alright, way to extend the drive, fellas. Let's make sure we block him. Let's get a big play here. Yup. No hold. We'll take 12, 13, whatever we got there. Let's get this run game going, man. Okay. We're gonna run this. I didn't like that look for the play action. Yep. Good decision by me. Let's oddball out of it. Yeah, the blocks are really annoying. It just doesn't make any sense. Because, I mean, the pass blocking, it'll show you, like, right? Like, what's going on. Run blocking doesn't really do that. So I had no way of knowing. They just came right through. They blitzed hard, mid-blitz. gotta at least get in better field goal range. This is too much. We were sitting pretty. That sucks. Of course they blitz and they stop the tight end screen. How do you do both? Look at this. Every single linebacker blitzed. This should be... I should, again, still be running right now. How is it that you blitz every single linebacker and the safety gets over? The safety's... Oh my God. Unbelievable, man. Not only that, this is one-on-one coverage on the outside. It's a screenplay, but they're running, I mean, one-on-one, runs are out for them. Runs are out for them. Like, I don't know what to do here. We're trying to play action. I'm sure they're blitzing. I'm sure we'll get sacked, take us out of field goal range. See what I say? Like, stupid random crap that just happens, man. Like, we were 1st and 10, and look what happens. Now we're kicking a 51-yard field goal that I'm gonna miss because I'm horrible at trying to time this. Oh my God, I can't time this. Look at that. I'm so bad. That's smooth. I can't time it. I don't know how we made it, but jeez, I thought I missed that for sure. But even then, man, just the compound mistakes. On that option pass, like on the option, like with the blocking. I can't run an RPO. I can't get a successful RPO or a successful option because there's been no blocking. I don't know the last time I had either play go for more than 8 yards. Most of the time they're going for 2 or 3. RPO is going for 2 or 3 because the defender is just always right there. You guys have seen what happened when I've tried to run the option a couple times. I try to sprinkle it in here and there, man. We have a mobile quarterback. It'd be nice to be able to incorporate that a little bit. I wish we could get blocking like that. Wish we could get blocking like that. We're in man coverage. We're in man coverage. We have a free guy here. Number 7 takes out, look at this, he takes out 2. How does that happen? We're in man coverage. So clearly 14 has number 7, number 4 has number 6, clearly. So 14 drops back to go number 7, and then 4 comes up and runs into the block of 7. So effectively you let one guy take out 2 dudes. If that isn't the most scripted bullshit you've ever seen to how they make the play successful, and I call the right play to combat it, I don't know what is. How does that happen? Because it doesn't happen in favor for us. I mean, that's unreal. I'm all for mistakes happening, but the dude running right in, like, where's your awareness there? We got their defenders are screaming up to the line when I run an RPO. They're in man coverage, and the minute the ball snaps, they're just sprinting towards my guys. But mine stay back? and then let their teammate just run right into the block, being taken out of the play? You gotta make that make sense. Exactly. Where are those blocks for the user? That's my point. Like, if you're gonna do that for the CPU, I'm bringing pressure, man. I'm getting pissed. If you're gonna do that for the CPU, you gotta do it for the user. You can't have it be one-sided. That's not how you make the game challenging. It's just not. That's how you make people get pissed off that they feel cheated. Okay, that's the second time on a cover 2 play that they just get wide open against cover 2. How does he get that wide open on a cover 2? I wasn't in a shell. Just wide open. What the hell? How? I don't think I was in a shell. Was I in a shell? I didn't set a shell. I'm watching it back here. I want to know if I was in a shell. I didn't set a shell. So I'm very confused how we gave up that a second big touchdown play on a cover 2. 3rd and 12. All right. I can't see if I was in a shell. My overlays are over the top of it. Unreal, man. I shouldn't have cover 2 give up 2 massively big plays like that. Just broken coverages. Would have felt like. Now we really gotta go, man. Now we're down 2 scores. There we go. There we go. There we go. We needed that. That was the big play we needed. We need a touchdown here. We can't be taking threes again. They played that well. This sucks because I'd love nothing more than to run RPOs, but they're not ever open. Crap. They got a good defense for this. Oh my God, come on! Of course they do. He got hurt. Of course. They drop back. I had to wait and see. I knew what they were going to be in. They blitz. Drop back. Look at this hole right here. I'm going in for a touchdown. But they just get the instant pressure win. I just... I don't understand, man. I don't understand why EA has to do this bullshit. That's frustrating. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? There's a hold. You mean I scrambled for a touchdown on 3rd and whatever? And they're calling a hold to take my points off the board? What do you freaking know? What do you know? They can never defend these cheating allegations, bro. They just can't. They freaking cheat. DPI? DPI? We don't get a DPI here? I threw that exact... I'm actually surprised. I threw that... That's where I wanted the ball to go, and that's exactly where it went. Because I was like, let's kind of put it where, if it's incomplete, at least it's not an interception. It actually went exactly where I wanted it to go. I mean, number 3 is hitting my guy. Has the ball gotten there yet? He's hitting him right here. That's DPI. That is DPI. He is hitting my guy before the ball has gotten there, and they don't call. Bro, it's just so hard to play against the CPU and have to overcome the cheating. Like, we literally scrambled for the touchdown. And they call a hold. And they've gotten 2 huge pass plays when we're sitting back in cover 2 because somehow we had broken coverage? Like, I don't understand. I'm not in a shell. Not in a shell. Not in a shell. Not in a... I don't understand. I don't understand how the cover 2 becomes that bad. I'll have to go look and see what the formation I was in there. I can't remember, but... Not in a shell. Let's go, man. We are going to throw a cover 2 shell, though. Alright, 3rd and 6. Yeah, we're gonna blitz here. Get a quick 3 and out. Yep, we got a quick 3 and out. Oh man, like I said, we should not be losing this game 21-13. We have outplayed them. We just can't beat. We just haven't been able to so far beat the timely penalties, the timely lack of blocking. Why is Walter out there if he's hurt, man? Put Purdy in. Hand it off, then get Purdy in. He's that hurt, he shouldn't be in the game. I guess I need to change the balance. I mean, I understand grind it out, and then there's the dude can't freaking walk. I mean, he's one bar. If you're one bar, I don't care if it's grinded out. You should not be in the game. Give him a good ball. Thank you, Purdy. Thank you. I really want to get this play action here. If we can block. Well, I mean, it looks like we should have it blocked. Oh, what do I say? What did I say? Instant. Instant. Why can't he figure this out? Instant. Instant. And I have a guy open here. Instant. That's why people don't want to run play action, man. Instant. Number 92 versus number 54. $75 overall. So we're a better overall. And it was instant. Killing drives yet again. Like I said, it's so timely. EA's really got it on lock with the scripting bullshit. Running back ran right by him, but the instant shed. Oh, what do you know? Holding call. We'd pick up all that back. We're getting another holding call. What do you know? Dude, this game could be so much more fun. Like, that dude is manhandling our offensive lineman. I just watched the play again here. Again, we've already established our guy's better. But look what happened the very next play. Our 75 overall versus their 73 overall. He gets manhandled again. What's the point of overalls? You know, they don't mean anything. Clearly. Don't be picked. Coach, give me a screen here. I can just do this. So. Unbelievable, man. We're literally in points. I mean, we're 3rd and 26 now. We were creeping up on field goal range. And then look what just happened. No, don't throw that. Yeah, he has workhorse. Why did you put the ball there, you dumb... I did not tell him to put the ball there. I told him to bring him up the field. Oh my goodness. Tampa 2, no shell. 1st and 19. Watch us give up a 60-yard touchdown. It's not that bad. I mean, he's a 73 overall, so it's obviously not great, but again, the CPU quarterback with the same overall or worse is completing those throws. So again, if I can't complete them, why are they able to? You know what I mean? If it's gonna be a you can't complete that because your quarterback's overall, okay, I'm with it then. But they shouldn't be able to complete it either. Now they stopped us 2 times, quarterback sneak, and then we win, but he still gets to go forward. Remember, we've had 2 quarterback sneaks stop. We've literally had this game stolen from us. No shell. Should be good there. My 2 edge rushers, by the way, guys, are both over 80 overall. They're gonna make this a 2-score game. We need a turnover or a sack to keep them from kicking this. Tough to overcome all that, man. We like I said, we should have had 21 points in the first half, and we had 7 because of just the bullshit. It's tough to overcome, man. The timely penalties, the timely, oh my. I shouldn't have returned that. I'm an idiot. I thought maybe there'd be a lane and I could house call it. That was a stupid move, but I had to do something. We can't keep our offensive drives going because we're either getting a holding call or their defensive line turns into Prime and Damakatsu, even though we're rated better. Sucks is that we need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, and I don't even know what I would call if we score a touchdown for the 2-point conversion, because everything that I'd want to call, like we're gonna go to it right here. We're gonna go to it right here. You guys have seen I've tried to run an option a couple times. Let's see if they block. Oh my goodness, they did. Finally they blocked. We didn't even pitch it. I was like, nope, let's just take the first. Oh, he's so slow. Holy crap. We actually had that. set up pretty nicely. Blocking looks solid. Yeah, that's good defense. Shit. What are we gonna do here? Hey, thanks Hollywood. That's ChatGPT, and then I gave it a picture to add to it. Can we give him a good ball? Of course. It doesn't matter. Holding call. What do you know? Timely holding call. Like I said, we can't overcome the cheating. Can't overcome the cheating. What? We've had 7 penalties. Why is it not balanced? Why is it not fair? Why is it every time I get a big play, there's a penalty? We've had touchdowns called back. We've had big plays right there called back. EA, dude. I want to enjoy this game so much, but what am I supposed to do? You can't have me have 7 holding calls and the CPU only have 1, and every single holding call comes when I'm about to score or pick up a first down. Every single time. God dang it, man. Like, every time it's predictable. I've had touchdowns. I've had 2 scores taken off the board. It's been unreal. So frustrating because I like this game so much. There's so much good to this game. There's so much good in this game. But you guys are witnessing this. They're so perfectly timed. They're not even organic. It's like, oh, he's gonna score a touchdown to tie the game. Holding call. Oh, he's gonna make a big play to pick up a first down, so he could potentially. Holding call. Every single time. 50, 60-yard play. I'm just saying, like a first down. And we've had 7 of them. And they've had 1. There's no way it should be that imbalanced. Oh. Their man coverage is so elite, dude. This dude over here, this defensive tackle, who's rated worse than the offensive lineman, is winning every time. There's no dice roll here. This is every single time. He's worse. He's winning every single time, and it's not even close. Look at, by the way, look at their elite coverage. This is, I mean, where am I supposed to go here? Perfect coverage. By the time that dude breaks free, it's too late. Ball's already out. It has to be because we have no blocking. They're in press coverage. We have nobody that can win against press coverage, so perfect coverage right here. I mean, he's literally running the route for him. Look, he's ahead of my wide receiver, and he turns inside with him. The route mirroring has to be eliminated. You gotta change your code. I don't care what it takes. If the never in life do you see the defender ahead of the wide receiver. They always are like right there with a hand on him. They're running. They're ahead of the wide receiver, and they run their breaks for them. I have no time to throw. It's just, it's like, what am I supposed to do, y'all? What am I supposed to do? I have been just absolutely screwed this entire game, if you haven't seen it. No time to throw. They didn't even blitz. I bet you I know who it was. Nope, it was a different guy. But look at this. Instant win again. What am I supposed to do, man? Perfect coverage again. This guy turns his back to the quarterback, because that's real, and runs his route for him. I don't know if I've ever seen that as defense. I can't even drop back and like, it's instant. The game's like, you are not winning this game. It just says you are not winning this game. We have 3 timeouts. We are punting the ball. We need a really good punt here. And we just gotta pray that our defense... We need a turnover, honestly. But it's just been unreal, man. There's so much I like about this game. But that's just... I can't handle that BS. It's not fair. Seven holding calls to 1. We're the better team. They get instant freaking pressure. We're the better offensive line. We struggle to get pressure. We're the better defensive line. And that's game. I thought he went out of bounds. The ref waved like he went out of bounds. Apparently not. Doesn't matter. I don't know why EA thinks this is how they need to build us these games. I feel so defeated, y'all. We were the better team the whole game. But we've had scores called back that they didn't. We had all those 7 holding calls that took so many points off the board for us. Inability to block, even though we have the better line, that took points off the board for us. Inability to get pressure, even though we have 280 overall edge rushers. I want you guys to see what their quarterback did. We were 73%. Walter was anyway. Purdy was 1 for 9. He had no time to throw. He made one really nice throw. And he had to scramble for a touchdown that got called back from a holding. Walter played pretty well, though. 77 overall. He was 79%. 27-34. Why? Even though we had the better defensive line, by far, we couldn't get any pressure. with our 4-man rush. Our 80-plus overall edge rushers didn't know they were on the field. They ended up having 50 more yards of offense than us, but, you know, they got a bunch of it on that last drive there, that extra. We had a lot of points taken off the board if you missed the whole game, man. And where did it all... We had, at the beginning, in the first half, we had 2 4th and 1s. 2 4th and 1s in the first half. Quarterback sneak, they stopped them both. I don't know why this says 1 for 2. We were 0 for 2. That's incorrect. Turnovers were fair. Here you go. 1 for 10, 8 for 85. So not only did we get the 85 penalty yards, right? But the difference right here, the 50 yards here, add on the 85 yards there, the amount of yards this took away from us, well over 100. I think probably more like 150. Maybe not 150. Well, no, because a couple holding calls called on... Well, they declined a couple other holding calls too. So that doesn't even... I was going to say, we had some holding calls on plays that the play wasn't completed, but we had that 20-yard scramble from Purdy. We had that 50-yard pass play. We had a couple other plays that just were called back. It was over 100 yards that were called back, plus the extra 10. We were the better team. We should have won this game. It shouldn't have been even close. But the artificial way EA chooses to cheat, to make the game challenging, they do a great job at it. But stop it! That's not how you make the game hard, man. I shouldn't have to say, hey, I'm going to roll out a better offensive line team. My team is better. My 5 blocking is better than your 4 rushing. And the EA says, you know what? No. The CPU is going to get this huge bump. They're going to get insta sheds. They're going to get extra push. They're going to have favoritism in the dice rolls. So that your offensive line is going to feel worse than their offensive line. Your quarterback is going to not be able to complete throws that theirs can, even though you're the same overall. Your wide receivers are going to drop contested catches and wide open catches that their wide receivers make, even though they're the same overall. Your team is going to get called for 800% more holding penalties than the CPU's team, because we got to make Heisman difficulty hard. Otherwise, you'll win the game. Because we don't make Heisman hard because of AI. We don't do it because of coverage shells and stunts and audibles and on offense and defense, CPU calling hot routes and formation subs and audible in at the line of scrimmage. We're not going to have that be the reason the game is harder on Heisman. No. We have to do it this other way. But All-American is too easy. So people are forced to play Heisman, but then they can't even get a fun experience. I feel so defeated, y'all, because I like this game a lot, man. Other than that, when the game's playing good, it's playing good. But when it does that bullshit, Let's remove that. I don't have anything to soft sell. I gotta go and do that. We're locked down on our fullback. This is why I have so many wide receivers there too. I just don't have any good. I need wide receiver help. I need guys to get open, but I don't know what to do about the offensive line. Like I said, we've had the better offensive line. We're losing our freaking prospects because of no. UCLA coming in hot. I mean, I gotta focus on these 20. Ah, he committed. Hope you don't get fired, big dog. No kidding, man. This is frustrating. I played on All-American last year, and we actually had some success with Middle Tennessee State. Like, we won decent amount. We had a bowl game our first year. Like, now we get 1-5 Air Force. Like, our schedule has been, I mean, if you guys haven't followed, Louisiana Tech, not good. Colorado State, not good. These two games, again, we lost this one. This was a close game. We had to make a, we were down 21 to nothing, 23 nothing at half, and just scored 16 straight. Almost had a chance at the end. It was just our offense couldn't do anything. Colorado State was closer than what it ended up being. Tulsa, this was one of these. The Tulsa was tough, man. That was like a BS game. This was the BS, just nothing went right, even though we're rated the same. Well, no, Utah State's rated better, obviously. Hawaii was just a straight up BS game, and then we just had this one right here. Then we get Air Force, we get Northern Illinois, we get UTEP. All these teams that are below 500, or right there, other than UNLV. Winnable games all the way across the board here. I gave myself a pretty decent schedule to win 5-6 games, and we just can't overcome the bullshit. What I do want to, someone mentioned San Jose playbook. What was the other one? Texas was mentioned too. I want to get to the I do like my Wildcat though, so I would like to, I would like to have something that keeps the Wildcat. If we can get to San Jose State. I do want to see what it says. San Jose State, run and shoot. Oh yeah, leans heavily. I mean, he was 100% on it when he said. But the thing, I definitely need a different playbook. I don't have any, like, there's not a lot of plays in here that are good for like that 5 to 7 yards. There's just not a lot of good in it. So I'll definitely be looking for a new playbook. Before I play again, I'll have a new playbook. I don't know which one I'm going to use, but I'll have another playbook. 50 hours. We just got to have people just dropping like flies. Oh, we're not locked anymore on him. Oh, we are locked. Wait. No, we're not. We're sitting right there. Oregon State and Utah State just came out of nowhere. Oh, we locked out. Shoot. We're not getting any help. We locked out here. Ugh. Yeah, losing all these games definitely hurts, man. The glitching in the recruiting is just... I couldn't go up and down there. It's whatever. Alright, guys. That was frustrating. Definitely should have had a win there. Hawaii was just, from the get-go. But we definitely should have won against New Mexico, man. Anyways, we're going to wrap up. I'm hungry. It's 1 o'clock where I live. I need to get some food in me. Do some other stuff the rest of the day. But we'll be back with the stream. I don't know if it'll be college football, but I'll be back with another stream. I got some things I got to work on for the channel. But I appreciate you coming through, hanging out. Sorry for the raging, but honestly, when stuff like that happens, it's got to get pointed out. And maybe I'll go back and make some clips and upload it. To try to bring awareness, but I think most people know that that's an issue with EA made football games, that's how they make the games artificially difficult instead of doing it the right way. So hopefully that changes, for 27, but anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day. Peace.